Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Matt Alvarez.
And I'm Maggie Smolka. Vaccination rates for COVID-19 have slowed across the state, but Central PA may be falling further behind compared to other parts of the Commonwealth.
Our Scott Mattis has been digging through the numbers. He joins us live with details. Scott, why are the numbers so low here?
Well, good evening, Matt and Maggie. There seemed to be a lot of skepticism and uncertainty surrounding the safety, of course, of the vaccine, especially when it comes to potential long-term effects. This all despite clear guidance from the Center for Disease Control saying the vaccine is safe. But remember, right now, COVID vaccines, well, they only have emergency authorization use from the federal government. And folks I've spoken with, well, they say it's these factors that are weighing heavily on their minds.
We haven't gotten a straight story about where it even came from, so how am I supposed to get a straight story on what to put on my body to protect myself from it?
With high praise coming to the Commonwealth about vaccination numbers, Central PA is getting a bad rep and a bad grade, with fewer people getting in line for the vaccine.
7 months isn't long enough for me to put anything in my body. It takes normally years to make a vaccine correctly.
Kylie and Emily live in Altoona and tell me not only will they not get their shots, but their families won't either.
I literally took care of people who had COVID and never got it. So, I don't see a need for me to get it.
Taking a look across PA, and it's plain to see numbers for partially and fully vaccinated people in the Pittsburgh and Philadelphia areas are high.
It comes from a bat, and then now it's from an office.
But taking a closer look at Central PA, you can see the numbers aren't as great. And specifically in Blair County, the number of people partially vaccinated stands at 7,540. And fully vaccinated people are only at 41,118. And to put that into perspective, there's 121,000 plus people who live in Blair County. So if you do the math, that means less than 34% of Blair residents have gotten their shots.
The FDA only gave it a temporary emergency approval.
I spoke with the Pennsylvania Health Secretary, Allison Beam, and she tells me people in Central PA who are hesitant to get their shot need to listen to their doctors and the science behind the vaccine.
Consult their doctors and their pediatricians, because we know that our medical community, those that really are entrenched in the evidence around the safety and the efficacy of these vaccines, they are getting vaccinated.
But remember, if you ask Kylie and Emily, those numbers don't surprise them. In fact, they directly speak with what they're saying.
But I just find it funny that out of nowhere we came up with a vaccine for something that was new, and we have all these diseases from before that don't.
All right, everybody's got their own opinion. I know folks that you and I talk with, Matt and Maggie, outside of this building have varied opinions. But again, going back to what Secretary Beams was talking about, trust in your physician, the person that you talk to that gives you health advice on a daily or monthly basis. Ask them what you should do. Back to you.